Hello my loves, it's Kat, how are you? So today we have another pick a card, and today's pick a card is what will your future spouse find attractive about you? I'm not looking for only physical traits, I'm also looking for personality traits and I want to find out how they make you feel. No, how you make them feel. Yeah, that way around. So here's what you need to do. Choose a card or a crystal. We have card number 1 with citrine, card number 2 with fluorite, and card number 3 with orange calcite. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see your rating. Ready? Let's go. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose the citrine. And number 7, aquamarine. So here's what this card reminds me of. Do you know in Atlantis, the movie, the cartoon, the Disney version of Atlantis, what's her name? Kida? Or Kira? No, I think it was Kida. And they had these crystals that looked exactly like this one that kind of powered the entire country, I could say, the entire land. Like they were their like power source. These crystals that looked exactly like that. So I'm being taken to Atlantis. I feel like your future spouse finds you extremely rare. Oh no. You know what I'm hearing? Not a no, oh no, but like awkward for me. But do you know in Outlander when in the season 2 when Claire and Jamie were at the stones where Claire was supposed to go back to her own time, and they were saying their goodbyes, and Jamie says something along the lines of, when I'm faced with God, I'm gonna tell him that you gave me a rare woman, and God, I loved her well. That is what I'm hearing. So I feel like your future spouse finds you extremely rare, and they are like extremely lucky that they even found you. I feel like it's almost like the way you even met was kind of a surprise, kind of like a how did we even meet like that? Like you have a crazy meeting story, I guess. Or yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like, or maybe you met in a very weird way, like just randomly, and then you ended up marrying each other. Or you have an unusual meeting story. You know, like maybe those people, I'm not saying that you will do that, but it's quite unusual to, for example, be on a TV show where you get married. Like that would be highly unusual and highly unlikely. Or meeting someone at first somewhere and then meeting them again and again and again. Like just like fate is trying to push them together. Like that type of feeling I'm getting. Or I don't know, something like that, but it's almost like they feel lucky. They feel so extremely lucky to have you. Okay, let's get some more cards. Pile number 1, spirit guides. What will the future spouse of pile number 1 find attractive about them. Ooh. These cards have a message. Oh, okay. So we have grooming. What I'm getting with this card is that it goes both ways, in my opinion. Okay, okay, so here is how it goes. They take you as like you are this cute little kitten that they just, you know, they just love to take care of. I feel like they take care of you in many, many ways, and that is like their love language. And I feel like one thing they really love about you is that you let them take care of them. Like they know that you are independent, they know that you are a powerful woman or a powerful man, but they love to take care of you, and it makes them happy that you let them. Because, for example, me as an Aquarius, I don't think I would be able to kind of let someone take care of me like that. It would, I don't know, maybe it would require a special someone. I'm just saying that, you know, people are different, and maybe they have experienced someone like me who didn't appreciate it enough. When you, for example, perhaps you love it. Like that is wonderful to you. Like, yeah, how wonderful someone is taking care of me. Yeah, beautiful. They see you as someone like really tiny and cute. Doesn't matter how big you are, doesn't matter how small you are, how tall you are, how short you are, but they see you as something cute and cuddly and something to take care of. What else? They just love to take care of you. Yeah, beautiful. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. What will the spouse of my future spouse of my pile number 2 find attractive about them? Whoop, okay. On the floor it goes. Let me pick that up for you. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh, just wait till you see. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back in my chair. Okay. Butterfly. Be ready to transform with wisdom, it says. This card reminds me of a story someone said once in a video. They had done a test on this person. You know that psychological test where you're supposed to think of an animal, then you're supposed to think of body of water, and then you're supposed to think of your favorite color. No, favorite color, no, not favorite, but what just comes to mind, what color comes to mind, what animal comes to mind, what body of water comes to mind. And the color represents how they view themselves, I think. And then the animal, how they view their ideal partner. And then the body of water, how they view their sexuality. And someone did this to someone, to a guy. And the animal they picked was a butterfly. And the reason why was because they don't make a sound. They don't make any sounds, and they are never there when they are not wanted. Like if you see a butterfly, it's not unusual space for it. Like they are never unwanted butterflies. I don't know why that came to mind. Oh, I know now. I know now. And now I lost the message. Oh God. Oh yes. It's almost like wherever they are with you is the right place to be, if that makes any sense. It's almost like you make any space, any place home when you're there. Like you brighten up the space. That is what they find really attractive about you. Like you just bring a place to alive, to life, not alive. And of course, they find you extremely beautiful as well, with, you know, butterflies. And another thing about butterflies is that they don't actually see their wings themselves. They don't know how beautiful they are. They used to be caterpillars. They might still think that they are caterpillars, because they have never actually seen their wings. They just know that they can fly. So another thing that they find really attractive about you is that you don't realize how beautiful you are. Like you have no idea. Like perhaps you are a little bit more humble when people compliment you. Yeah, that is what I'm getting. You're a little bit more humble, and perhaps you might not even take compliments as compliments. You just kind of brush them off. They find that really attractive about you because you're not like consumed by your beauty or obsessed with other people's opinions about you. They like that. They like that a lot. Okay, let's get some more cards. I'm having some trouble breathing at the moment. Whew. This happens sometimes in readings. I don't know why. Pile number 1, Spirit Guide, please let me know how will the future spouse of pile number 1 find attractive about them. Now this deck is not shuffling as nicely as I would have hoped. But I always have trouble with this deck, so I don't think it's a message. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. There we go. Okay. Fairy tales. Letting go, detachment, moving on. Okay. Here is what they think. They have this belief that you could have anybody you wanted, anybody in the world you could have, but you chose them, and they are extremely lucky and happy that you did that. They find you so extremely attractive that they believe that you could have literally anybody. And they're just happy that you chose them. Yeah, they're really happy you chose them. And perhaps they are a little bit jealous of you as well. I feel like in a healthy way. I think a little bit of jealousy is very, very healthy, because it talks about like being afraid to lose something. Obviously, there is such a thing as extremely jealous, and that is not healthy, but if you're not afraid to lose the person you're with, even just for a little bit, like at all, I feel like that speaks volumes. There's something about that. Like you should be a little bit afraid to lose the one that you're with. Not because there's a reason for it, but just like, I don't want to lose you type of thing. Okay, so we have Jade, take action. Number 32, if that's relevant. So, Jade, take action. I feel like you are a really active person. Perhaps you like to walk in nature a lot, or, you know, be in nature, and they find that attractive as well. Perhaps you're the type of person who doesn't mind getting dirty. And they think that's really hot. Like someone who would go swimming in their best clothes just because they feel like it. Like jump into a pool at a wedding type of thing. That is what I'm getting here. Yeah. And okay, so maybe this is a Finnish thing. Can I explain this really shortly? But we have like summer houses. A lot of people have like summer houses where we go, and those are like really primal, like cottages, like no running water, no, usually electricity, yes, but usually no running water. And well, sometimes if somebody is a really cares about how they look a lot, they don't really go really well in those summer houses. Like they don't really, because it's a lot of work. First of all, you have to work a lot at a cottage, and it's kind of like a known thing. Like when you go to a friend's cottage, you should be prepared to do some yard work, and after that you can hang out and do some fun things, but overall be ready to work really hard for the day. And not everybody is cut out for that, but I feel like you would be. I feel like you would be really excited about it. Not about the hard work, but you wouldn't mind getting dirty, you wouldn't mind doing the yard work, and stuff like that, having fun with your friends and stuff. And they find that really attractive about you because you're so helpful and you don't mind, you know, ruining your clothes. You don't mind looking a little bit silly because usually the clothes you work in at cottages in Finland, they are not stylish at all. They are not hot. Oh, and also one thing I got also here is that they find you really sexy when you have like sweatpants and a messy hairdo, you haven't washed your hair, and you're without makeup, you're just at this like homey kind of look. They find that really sexy, like super hot. Basically, the less you care about your appearance, the more they like you, because you are so naturally beautiful. That and the fact that you don't really mind, you know, your beauty too much. You're not obsessed with the way you look and stuff. They find that really hot. Okay, let me see the timer. Ooh, oh my goodness, that's a lot of time that I've been just talking about this. But this is a really fun topic, you know. I really like this topic. Let me pick that card up and let me sit myself back down. Move my chair. We have the Hanged Man. With the Hanged Man, I see that you have this way of looking at things differently than many other people. You see many sides to a thing, to a story, and I feel like you're always able to find the silver lining in things. Pile number one, Spirit Guides. Pile number one. Whoop. We have King of Pentacles. What I see with the King of Pentacles is that you are really stable. You feel very stable, steady, reliable, and loyal. Like you're loyal. That's also what I'm seeing here. And they find that really extremely sexy about your personality as well. They really like your hair and your beauty, your face. We have 5 of Swords. I wonder if... Ugh, damn it. I was gonna see if it was supposed to be reversed. Yes, it was. 5 of Swords are in reverse. It's almost like they don't have to worry about you. They don't have to worry at all. What do you do? What do you think? How you are? They don't have to worry. Like, they like to take care of you, but they don't have to baby you, and they like that about you. And then we have 4 of Swords upright. Yeah. Interesting. I want these 2 clarified. Can you please clarify the 5 of Swords and 4 of Swords for me? Well, actually, just the 4 of Swords, please. Okay, we have 4 of Wands. So, what they really like about you as well is that you're able to take it easy. You don't have to like party all the time or be around people all the time. You can be alone as well, but then again, you really want fun to be around. So it's kind of like both ways, kind of like ambivert type of vibes you're giving me. Like, you can be introverted and at home watching Netflix and ordering in, just hanging around in your sweatpants, and then you're also able to go out and have fun with people. They really like that about you. And they really like that they don't have to worry about you. If, first of all, like being with other guys or being with other girls, they don't have to worry at all. Because you are just that reliable. You're loyal and reliable, and they see that in you, and they find that extremely sexy. Let's get some more. I'm gonna take 3 cards. Pile number 3, pile number 2, Spirit Guides. We have 3 of Cups. You are an amazing friend. I feel like perhaps you are friends at first, or while you're like getting to know each other, because I feel like this is like a weird way that you're meeting up. I feel like you're friends first. For a very short time, you're friends first. And then like as you're getting to know each other, you kind of become friends, and then you become something more. That is what I'm feeling here. So they think that you are a great friend, an amazing friend. Yeah. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Just again, like you're like super grounded. You're someone they would love to like set some roots with. That's what I'm getting. Like they want it all. They want this romantic life with you, and build a home with you, have kids with you, have pets with you, build a house with you, do all that stuff. And yeah, they really want to set some roots with you. Let's get one more card. One more card, Spirit Guides, please. One last message. We have 4 of Pentacles. wonder. Ah, reversed. I see. Okay, that makes more sense. You are really generous. You're really generous at heart. And yeah, you're really generous at heart, and they find that extremely attractive about you. Yeah, these were quite some messages here. A lot of good messages. I love this reading. I'm starting to find you extremely attractive as well now. But yeah, these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to know how this resonated with you. So leave me a comment or a like, or even subscribe if you feel like doing that. That would really help me out. And I really like connecting with you too as well. But otherwise, I hope I see you in my next one. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. So you chose the fluorite. And a patch tears, number 5. Interesting. So what I'm getting with this is that you are strong as heck. You are the badass bitch from every single series I have ever seen. I couldn't even get like exactly who. Okay, well, for one, actually, I did get one. Angela from The Rookie. There's something about your hair too, like I'm seeing dark hair, dark curly hair that's a little bit messy. That is a message for some of you, that your future spouse will find that extremely hot and attractive. And I don't know, there's just something about your strength, your inner strength. You're a badass bitch, and they love that about you. I'm getting one of my favorite poems of all time, and it goes, "She wore her scars as her best attire, a stunning dress made of hellfire." I love that poem. I truly love that poem, and this card reminds me of that. You're like a phoenix rising from the ashes over and over and over again. That's what I'm getting for you. Yeah, let's get another card. Pile number 1, Spirit Guides. We have attitude. We have attitude. Oh dear. Desiring balance. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You have some attitude in you. You won't take shit from no one. Yeah, that's for sure. You won't take shit from no one, and it shows, and it's heard. Yeah. Hold on, what else? There's something about something being like coal. I don't know what this message is, but I don't know. Is it something like you're hot as coal, or your eyes are like coal, or... Sorry for that little burp, but there's something about coal here. Could also be that your hair is dark as coal. Yeah, something about that. But you definitely have some attitude, but it's attractive. They find it really attractive. I'm getting a little bit like you have really good banter with this person, and they love that. They absolutely love that. Now I'm actually being taken to the relationship between, what was his name though? The lawyer boyfriend that Angela has. I'm kind of getting their relationship. So this is from The Rookie TV show. What else? What else? Let's get another card. You're not afraid to speak your mind at all. And they truly love this about you. Swan. Demonstrate grace and majesty. I wonder. Reversed. Interesting. This is interesting. I feel like you reject like pretty things. You like things that are a little bit rough around the edges. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with the swan being reversed. Because I felt like the swan upright didn't quite represent the energy that I'm feeling, and I'm really happy it came reversed. This doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. You are extremely beautiful, but your beauty is something a little bit more harsh, a little bit more raw than really like princessy beauty. You are, yeah, you're more like a queen than a princess, definitely. More like a warrior. And they really see this about you. Your future spouse sees this about you, and they really love you for it. Yeah, they find it really, really hot. Yeah. I wonder if you have a profession that is a little bit scary to, you know, weak little men. You know, like being really successful, having a really successful career in something. Could be a police officer, could be a lawyer, could be a, you know, a surgeon. Something, I feel like you have ambitions. And yeah, you have ambitions. And I really see it. But this future spouse of yours, they are not afraid of your profession. They are not afraid of your fire. They are more like a moth to the flame. Like they are really drawn to it. Like I feel like a lot of weak little men might be really scared of you and your fire, but this man, this girl, they are not. They are really attracted by it. They see your fire and they're like, wow, I like her, I like him. Yeah. Okay, we have Beauty and the Beast, unconditional love. Love that. They do love you unconditionally. And I feel like with the Beauty and the Beast, I feel like they might think that they don't deserve you in some way. Normally, I would say if somebody says that they don't think they deserve you, run. Run. But not this time, because it does say unconditional love. And I'm feeling like it's more like an insecurity type of thing, less than knowing deep within that they are not good enough for you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. I feel like they might have some insecurities about their looks, but I don't see anything other than that, though. I feel like it's just an insecurity. It doesn't really mean anything. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. They truly love you. And they love the real you. The you that you don't really show to other people. They really love you. So let's get a color. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. What does pile number 2's future spouse find attractive about them? I just saw the rose. Oh, oh, we have chocolate coming out. Nourish your body and soul. Oh, love this for you. Yeah. There's something sweet and thick about you and your love. Yeah. I feel like they find you a little bit exotic. Maybe you have an exotic look to you. Yeah. There's something about your looks, something different about your looks that maybe you come from somewhere else originally than where you actually live, and your looks are a little bit different than others, and they find that extremely attractive. You stand out in a very good way. I'm seeing a little bit like darker skin maybe. That really draws them in. Yeah, something about that. Yeah. Patch, tears, attitude, swan, reversed, Beauty and the Beast, chocolate. Oh, also, there's something really sexual about you. You have really strong sexual energy and they can feel it. And they are really drawn to that. And sensual energy as well. Like when they look at you, they just want to feel what you feel because you look like you are having fun. Like, let's say you're eating something. I feel like you make some noises, like, oh my God, that's really good type of noises, I mean. And they really want to taste what you taste when you make those noises. Because you really enjoy your senses and it shows. You make it seen, make it heard. So let's move on to your tarot cards, not oracle cards. Tarot cards. Pile number 2, spirit guides. Pile number 2. Okay. We have Judgment and 9 of Pentacles. What I see with the Judgment is that you really don't care what other people think of you, and it shows. And that is something that they find truly attractive, really hot and sexy about you. Like being so confident that what anybody says can't shake you is somehow so sexy that they can't stop thinking about it. With the 9 of Pentacles, I see it. What comes to mind is I watched a Finnish soap opera, and I know you haven't seen it, but there was this line that this one guy had. He married a much younger woman, and they were having some issues with their marriage. He says something along the lines of, so when we came back from the vacation where they got married, I thought I had this beautiful thing and I put it on the bookcase. And I thought, wonderful. Now I have that kind of thing too. Like how beautiful life is. And then I left it on the bookshelf and forgot about it. And I feel like what is happening here is completely the opposite. because as you can see, this person is really happy about sharing their thing with the bird, you know, like sharing their pentacle. So I feel like this sounds a little bit odd, but I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say it like that because it sounds really, really odd. Okay, now I got it. Now I got the message. So what I was saying, what I didn't want to say was they like sharing you. And that can be taken as a little bit weirdly, you know, like, I don't mind sharing you. Yeah, that sounds a little bit odd. But as it turns out, because I got a message after I said I didn't want to say that, I got another message. What it was about is that you have a passion, you have an ambition. They don't mind sharing you with that ambition. They won't be standing in your way when you are thriving and want to continue pushing forward to reach your ambition, to reach your career, your goals. They won't be standing in your way. They don't mind sharing you with that ambition. Yeah, that's what it said. That's what the message was all about. They don't mind sharing you. They actually find it extremely attractive that you do have these goals, that you have these ambitions. They find it really hot. Yeah. And for the first time, I'm actually realizing that this woman is a chef. Like, she's picking these pentacles to put in her pot. Interesting. Sorry, I've never noticed that before. I wonder what it means. Let me think for a moment. Oh, okay. So, you spice up their life. I just heard that. You spice up their lives. Got it. Pile number 2, spirit guides. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles talks about patience. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think you have a lot of patience. You seem really fiery to me. You want things fast, you want them efficiently, you want them now, yesterday. And I feel like they are happy to provide. Yeah. They are happy to provide for whatever you want that fast. Pile number 2, spirit guides. What will my pile number 2's future spouse find attractive about them? I keep seeing the Strength card, also the Hierophant in reverse. So what I'm getting with that is that your relationship is a little bit different from others. It's not quite usual. And with Strength is that, obviously, Strength, they find your strength extremely attractive. Okay, 7 of Swords. What are you doing in here? Ah. Let me, okay. Can you please clarify? Hermit. Okay. So here is what is happening here. Oh, we have Knight of Cups at the end of, at the back of the deck. So this is talking about your person. So your person was alone for quite a while before they met you. And it's almost like you stole their heart. That is what I'm getting here. Like, you stole their heart. They weren't planning on meeting anybody. They weren't planning on falling in love, but they met you and suddenly they just fell in love. And they don't regret that. They actually, you are the best thing that has ever happened to them. but they just want to push this point of like, you stole their heart. In a good way, obviously. Pile number 2, spirit guides. Temperance. Oh, temperance. Normally, the temperance talks about balance, and it usually has a woman or an angel pouring water or some sort of liquid from a cup to another. But in this deck, this man angel is balancing with the moon and the sun. So I take it as balancing between your light and dark aspects. So I feel like you are really connected with your shadow self. You act from your shadow a lot. We have death and rebirth at the back of the deck as well. So there's something about your shadow self that is unusually out there. Like, you're balancing between your life and shadow. Like, you're really good at balancing between them. Like, some people, they want to hide their shadow, but you're not hiding your shadow. Perhaps this is because you see a lot of things in your job. That could be it, especially if you are a police officer or a lawyer. You see a lot of things in your job. So that kind of brings out your shadow in a way that, I don't know. This is a really unusual message. There's something about your shadow that is really open, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So don't worry about that. It's kind of like how people are supposed to be working with their shadow. Like, you are working with your shadow. You're not working against it. You're not trying to hide it. You're not trying to push it away or anything. You're working with it. You know your dark aspects and you know how to use them. And this is really good. This is how people are supposed to be using their shadow. Pile number, okay, 4 of Swords. Can you please clarify the 4 of Swords for me, please? Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. So finding something. I feel like for a lot of time, let me see the back of the deck. Back of the deck is 2 of Pentacles. So what I see with this card is that, let me push these where they are supposed to be. There we go. We have one more card coming up. Okay. Let me think for a second. I feel like when you're, okay. So your future spouse, they have been alone for quite a while before they met you, or before they meet you. I'm not quite sure how far away in the future this is, or if you're talking about an existing spouse already. But I feel like you yourself, you are also kind of like pushing off love. Perhaps you were hurt in the past, but it was kind of like you wanted to focus on yourself, you wanted to focus on your future, you wanted to focus on your career or your ambitions. When you find this future spouse of yours, you weren't looking for them consciously. Tell me more about this. And then you met, And then you met, and there was just these sparks between you two. Like, for example, when Angela and the lawyer meet for the first time, they start fighting. They fight a lot in the series, and that is kind of like their thing. And I feel like for you as well, I feel like there might be some sort of banter or something, some sort of a little fight when you meet. Perhaps, I don't know, maybe they crashed your car or something and you yell at them. And there is just this, like a spark that just caught fire. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling here. Pile number, oh, no. Pile number 2, Spirit Guides. Final message. We have 4 of Swords. They really like how you're having fun. They really like seeing you have fun. Also, there's something about dancing. Maybe you dance really well or something like this, or they find your dancing really sexy. Yeah, when you meet, there is just this spark, this fire that just ignites. And nothing matters anymore. Neither of you were looking for anybody. It just happens. Yeah. Yeah. They find you extremely sexy. So attractive. I love this for you. Yeah. Okay, so these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to know how this resonated with you, so you can leave me a like or a comment, or perhaps even subscribe if you feel like doing that. But otherwise, I really hope I see you in my next one. So bye! Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the orange calcite and number 49, selenite. So you are giving me some angelic vibes, honestly. Angelic vibes. You are giving me... What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? From The Lord of the Rings. Oh my goodness. Oh, do I have to check? I have to check. It's right at the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember. Arwen! Arwen! Wasn't it? Arwen. Yes, it's Arwen. So yeah, that is who your energy reminds me of. Someone angelic. Someone beautiful. This is how they see you, at the very least, your future spouse. This is how they see you. Someone with incredible beauty and grace and just kindness. That's what I'm getting here. Let's get another card so I know the direction this is gonna take. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Ooh, the winter just flashed again. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. What will the future spouse of pile number 3s find attractive about them? I really hope it's the winter card, because that would make a lot of sense to me. Okay, we have a card. It's not the winter card, I'm surprised. We have traveling. And with this like spaceman cat. So, they see you as someone out of this world, baby. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. I'm just gonna take a sip of my drink. Ooh. They see you as someone out of this world. You are so ethereal, it feels like. I'm also getting, you probably have like a different look about you, a little bit like ethereal look about you, like Aurora, or what's her name who plays in the Queen's Gambit. I have really bad memory for names, so the Queen's Gambit. I don't know why I keep saying Gambit, but it's Gambit. It is Anya Taylor-Joy. Okay. So those are the people that come to mind when I think of someone ethereal. The singer Aurora and Anya. Definitely, definitely. So you may have like a little bit strange but look about you, but you look really beautiful. Like even Anya has a little bit like a, for the lack of a better word, I'm gonna say strange. Like she has big eyes and really small mouth and like this heart-shaped face. And she doesn't even look like human, but she is so beautiful. So freaking gorgeous. Like I can't breathe. Like yeah, like that type of beauty. Same thing with Cara. I don't know how to pronounce her name, her last name. Cara Delevingne? Cara Delevingne? I don't know, but you probably know her. Anyway, that's also like she has big eyes. A bit like alien looking face, but so beautiful, like so gorgeous. That is what I'm getting for you. We have the owl. Wow, you have really mysterious cards here. We have the owl. Listen to the messages of angels. Didn't I say that you look like an angel, or like have this like angel vibes? There's something mysterious about you. They love the mystery about you. Yeah, you're mysterious. They really like that. Perhaps even when you met, you were a little bit mysterious, didn't really say much about yourself, or were a little bit quiet. I get a little bit more like introverted vibes here, like you don't speak a lot. Yeah, that is what I'm getting here. Pile number... Okay. I'm just gonna take the first card. Actually, I'm gonna take the card that was behind it as well because it fits so well. We have Follow Me and Stardust. Yeah. Beautiful. Follow Me and Stardust. Yeah. They find you incredibly alluring. Like, they would join the dark side just to be with you. Definitely, like, without hesitation. They would absolutely join the dark side to be with you. You're giving me a little bit like sexy hermit vibes. You know, the hermit card in tarot. It talks about someone wise, someone who is turning inwards, someone who is on a journey alone. And I'm getting that with you as well, but kind of like hot. I feel like it's not easy to get to know you. It's not easy to figure you out, even though like people might try. Like, it's not easy. And they really like the challenge, and they really like the mystery around you. You're really mysterious. So let's get a color. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Oh, we have 2 colors here as well. The lavender makes more sense than the orange, but let's take both. I don't know how I'm gonna fit these though, but let's try. gonna move these forward and put these like this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I just heard the orange doesn't belong, so I'm just gonna take that out. Orange doesn't belong, and it really didn't, did it? Okay. So the orange was a mistake, and I get why. Like, this is much more pleasing to the eye. And that's something about you as well. You're really pleasing to the eye. You're giving me Arwen anyway. Like, holy crap. Like, she is a goddess. And that is what you're giving your future spouse. Like you are a goddess. That's what I'm getting here. So let's move on to your tarot cards then. Oh, well, with the lavender, actually, I forgot to talk about the lavender. It's also giving me like mysterious vibes. Like, lavender has such a specific type of smell, and as a herb, it's very calming. And I'm getting that with you as well. Like, you're really calming. You have a really calming presence. Like, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. I'm remembering a story of this man. This man was in an accident, like a car hit him, and I had this teacher who taught like first aid stuff, and she told me this story. Like, she saw the accident, she went to help, and she was like holding the man's head and saying, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, the ambulance is coming, it's gonna be fine, just stay awake, and being really calming. And later on, she doesn't know how the man found her like name and stuff, but she got a text message saying like, thank you for whatever you did, because it was really helpful for him. Like he put his complete trust in her, and her voice was really soothing, and he was really happy that she was there, and stuff like that. Like, saying thank you basically, and being so kind and calming in that sort of situation when he really needed someone. And that is something that you do as well. You have a really calming presence. I feel like there's something about your voice as well. Like, your voice is really calming, really soft. You're really soft spoken. And the thing about an owl as well, like, they are really, like, when they fly, they are absolutely silent. They are absolutely silent when they fly. Like, nothing, not even a flap can be heard from the wings. Like, they are completely, absolutely silent. Yeah. Because the feathers in there are so soft that they cut out any type of sound and stuff like that. So I feel like that is something as well. Like, you're really soft, you have a very soft voice, you have a very soft way of being, you're very angelic. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. And now we'll move on to your tarot cards. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. What will pile number 3's future spouse find attractive about them? We have 9 of Wands. I wonder, because these both feel like they should be reversed. Okay, this is supposed to be upright. Then this is supposed to be upright. Oh, let's see, okay. So we have 4 of Cups and 9 of Wands. They would have made more sense if they were reversed, but let me see. Can you please clarify the 9 of Swords and 4 of Cups for me, please? Can you please clarify? No, fuck. Sorry. Can we please clarify the 9 of Wands and 4 of Cups, please? Hierophant. Curiouser and curiouser. But I think that's just the thing about you, though. Like, you are... I'm having a hard time figuring you out. And I feel like they feel the same way. Let me see. Is this supposed to be upright? Okay, that doesn't make sense either. Like, had the Hierophant been reversed, then I would have been like, oh, okay, got it. But now I'm like, huh? Okay, so let me have a moment. 9 of Wands. Let's look at these individually. So with the 9 of Wands, I see that you have this huge protection over yourself. Like, you are protecting yourself energetically and physically and emotionally and in every way. With the 4 of Cups, I see that you are impatiently waiting for someone at the moment. And I feel like you have very traditional hopes and dreams. I don't know why we're talking about how you're feeling at the moment. Maybe this has something to do with the person. I don't know. Why are we seeing this? So, Spirit guides, what will the future spouse of pile number 3 find attractive about them? But I know that you're impatiently waiting for the one, and that is probably why you're listening to a lot of like love tarot readings, because you just want to know more about them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Five of Cups. 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups. Can you please clarify the 5 of Cups for me, please? What is it doing here? King of Wands. You're really impatiently waiting for someone. You're King of Wands. You're really waiting for them. You've probably been single for quite a while now. If not forever. Some of you may never have had a relationship before. And what I'm seeing here is that this might very well be your only relationship ever. Like, when you meet your soulmate, or the first time, your first boyfriend will be your soulmate, the one you stay with forever. That's what I'm getting here. That is a message for some of you. And it's also a confirmation that you will indeed find someone. I don't know why we're getting this message at the moment, since this is not about that, but perhaps you just needed a confirmation that this message is for you specifically, because, yeah. Because being described as angelic is a little bit like, huh? Like, I'm not angelic? What do you mean? But yeah, perhaps that's why I'm having a little confirmation message here for you, for some of you, to make sure that you know that this is definitely your reading. So pile number 3, Spirit Guides. What will the future spouse find attractive about my pile number 3s, please? Six of Pentacles. You are really generous. That is something that they find really attractive about you. You're really generous. You're always ready to help people when they need you. You are always there when anybody needs you. And you won't hesitate for a minute. If somebody is in need, you will always be there to help and give whatever you can to help other people. Now, because it was reversed at first, I feel like this made you may be generous even to a fault. I'm sorry, I'm getting hiccups. So you may be even a little bit too generous at times. Perhaps you even have had moments where, oh, okay. Okay, so this is another message. You may even have had moments where a person you have loaned money to never actually paid you back and the friendship was over. That could be a thing that happened to you. You have 9 of Swords here. And with the 9 of Swords also flash the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups is the soulmate card. And with the 9 of Swords, I see that you're really worried that you won't find anybody. But let me tell you something. There is someone out there for you. Definitely. And they are waiting to find you as well. They are just as excited about you as you are about them. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. They are there. Don't worry about it. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. What will the pile number 3, the future spouse, find attractive about them? You worry a lot. You really worry a lot. And I feel like what they really want for you is that they can ease your mind. The same way you ease their minds, they want to be able to ease your mind. They really want to take care of you like that. We have Justice. So, as above, so below. So they want to make you feel the same way that you make them feel. Which is calm and serene and easy and happy and healthy. That is what they want for you. Future spouse. Your future spouse is very similar to you as well. I feel like, yeah, with the Hierophant as well, I feel like these feelings are very similar. Like they are very, perhaps they have the same traditional views as you do. Like, for example, perhaps you want to get married, you want to have children, you want to have the house, or perhaps you want to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad. I'm getting a little bit more like traditional ways, so stay-at-home mom type of thing. Or perhaps you are the male and you want to work and you want to have a stay-at-home mother or wife. Something like that is what I'm getting here. That is just one message. It doesn't have to be like that. Or perhaps some of you want to wait until marriage to have sex. That is something as well. And I feel like they are very similar in that way. I feel like a lot of this reading is more like putting you at ease. Like making sure that you know what to expect, kind of. This wasn't supposed to be a soulmate reading or anything, or future spouse reading, but I feel like I need to put you at ease. Like you don't have to worry about this person. You don't have to be scared of them. They are very similar to you. We have the soulmate card. 2 of Cups. Yeah. You are true soulmates. They love you unconditionally. They have the same views of the world as you do. They have the same values. So you don't really have to worry about anything like that. If you meet up with someone and they don't really share the same values, or you feel like you need to be a little bit on your toes, they are not the one. They are not the one. This person, they will make you feel completely at ease as soon as you meet them. So am I getting any other messages about what they will find attractive about you? I'm sorry that this reading took another turn, but that's just something that happens sometimes. Perhaps these other messages were more needed at the moment. So like I said, you're very angelic, very calming, very nurturing, very beautiful angelic energy here. They find that extremely attractive. I feel like the reason why I'm not getting... okay, So this is what I said in a lot of like the pile number 1 and pile number 2. I kept saying like they find this sexy about you. But for you, I did not get that at all. I feel like this energy, what I'm getting from your spouse, is more respective. Like they find you alluring, they find you attractive, they find you beautiful, but there is this respect in here. Like they wouldn't use the word sexy, for example, here. Not that you aren't, it's just not in their vocabulary. I don't know how to say that word. Vocabulary. I tried. It could be, but it's not the point. And I feel like that is a good message to you to hear. They find you alluring, they find you beautiful, they find you attractive, but that's not the point. They find your mind more beautiful than the way you look. They are more interested in who you are than the way you look. Like the way you are beautiful, you are attractive, and they find you attractive, they find you very angelic, but that is the least important thing about you. That is the least interesting thing about you. That's why I'm not getting a lot about the how they find you attractive. So that is the reason. But yeah, I think these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to know how this resonated with you. So you can leave me a like or a comment or even subscribe if you feel like doing that. But yeah, I really hope I see you in my next one. Bye!